Mic test, mic test. Can you guys hear me? Oh, yes, finally. Oh my God. Ah, damn. I thought I tested it before we started. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Okay. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting, everyone. So we have around like 40 people in the audience in the Discord and about 20-ish in the Twitter. We'll be recording the Twitter space for the purpose of recording so we can hear it back after the AMA is over. Now, uh, yeah, let's start. So I did the like 2-3 minutes of opening, but um yeah, I'm back at it. Back at it. Is X all right, or is it crazy? Let's go. I hope it's all right. Let me just check back on the X as well. I hate it. Okay. No, why? Oh my God. One by one, X is now gone. What the hell? Oh, is it back online? No. Let me just quickly restart the X space. Damn it. I hate it. Whew, tough to start it. Start the show. All right. Universe. Give me one more minute for us to start the space again. Sorry about that. Oh my God. I hate it so much. Universe and CBT. Let's start. Alright. Okay, Twitter is back online, so please share the link for it. All right, now, all right. Let's really start. Okay, thank you everyone for joining in. Now we have 50 people in the Discord and a few people just joining back in Twitter. For today's AMA, um, it's been a while since we did the last AMA, and now we're back. We've been like dropping. We've been quiet in general for most part, but we've been dropping some pieces of informations in the announcements. And we thought like it's about time we do the AMA, talk about like LUCA, talk about LUK, and through some of the updates, and also of course about the CBT. And by the way, for people who are in this stage who haven't heard the what is it the guaranteed CBT spot, there will be chances for you to submit your wallets, so stay tuned, stay with us. All right, so for today's AMA, the structure will be, we'll first briefly talk about the allocate updates and what's coming in, some of the future ideas that we've been planning on. And after that, we'll be talking about the allocation CBT. So all the details about the closed beta test that you need to understand. And finally, we'll briefly touch on the Arena Z chain and the local rebranding. No audio again? Can you guys hear me? Yes? Okay. Okay. Cool. Whew. All right. Maybe it's on the Twitter side. All right. I'll keep holding on the Twitter. All right. So let's start with the LOK. So yeah. First and foremost, thank you for joining the Halloween event, and we love the banner. If you guys have seen it, I just love the idea of ghosts holding the candies. Hopefully, maybe in the future we can add it on the for another idea for the skin. And for this month, there's like big things going on. So what is it? So we have the what is it? Oh, I forgot the name. Thanksgiving, yeah. Thanksgiving coming in, and also Black Friday. So there will be a Black Friday package sale, which will actually include some mythical treasures in there. So another chance for you to get your hands on it, especially for those in the newer continents who haven't joined the CBC. That might be your first opportunity to actually get it. And with the along with the sales, we are going to do the DSA roulette as well. Finally, back again for the DSA roulette. So please stay tuned. We haven't finalized the dates yet, but we'll probably start on the Black Friday, which is like I believe 29th of November, and go through the that weekend for the DSA roulette for probably 4 days. It will be open, and so you can spend all your DSAs that's been hanging around in the back and have fun with it. All right, now let's talk about the future updates that we've been discussing in the team. So first one will be the one that we've shared in the announcement, which is the game mode version that will be using the old CVC style. So we always there were always requests from the community that they want old CVC to come back because there's like, to be honest, it was like 1v1 content, so it was less tension compared to this one, and probably less politics and every confusions and the headaches, I guess. So we wanted to bring this game mode back, but with a little bit of twist. So we are looking into a few different options. One is that making it to work between the alliances. So just like uh, two different alliances can just compete with each other, or maybe just back to the old style of doing it one continent versus one. We're still checking on some of the options, but it will be the aim of this mod will be much less intense compared to the CVC, and also in terms of like headaches and the time it consumes. It will be much more light-hearted content for the old and the new users. We also especially wanted to test this new game mode with the new continents because new continents will generally takes about like 3 to 6 months before joining in the CVC. So we wanted to throw something else that they can enjoy, have fun with. So this game mode might be the perfect thing for it. After that, oh, by the way, this update, we are aiming to work on, aiming for this update to come after the LOKC's actual launch. So it will still take some time for us to work on it. So please bear us with it. Our team is really, really swollen by the whole finishing up touches in the LOKC CBT. But anyway, let's beyond that, we are thinking of several new ways to overhaul the game in general. Maybe some parts it might be just a graphical overhaul to maybe set changing the world map to more themingly aligned with the LKC, or some other options, maybe new skins as well. There are and also maybe like new updates, upgrades of the troops, and expanding of the levels. So yeah, there are like a lot of different overhaul options going on behind the back. But first thing will be the old CBC, and next one we will delve into the next options as well in the future. Oh, and by the all right, let me see. Oh, and by the way, of course, when the LKC launches, there will be a lot of things that will be shared, especially Land and Drago NFT. So there will be also another like additional touch for the LK from a different angle. All right, I think it's we covered briefly, roughly about what's happening for the LK side. Oh, and now it's time to move on to the LK CBT. By the way, after I like spill out all those informations to you, we will have a short break where you can submit your wallets for the CBT guaranteed spot, and we will answer the some of the questions that the community has been sharing throughout this past week. Please give like warm thanks to our moderators for collecting all the questions, organizing it, and helping us make this AMA possible. So thank you very much, everyone. Great job. All right, now let's move on to the League of Kingdoms Chronicle, the closed beta test. I actually saw someone messaging that he was unaware of CBT. So right now is the time to learn about everything about the CBT. So LK Chronicles CBT will be starting on 18th Monday of November. The exact time is not yet decided, but it will happen within that day. And it will run for 2 full weeks. So it will end by December 2nd. So it will also cover the whole Thanksgiving and all that period. And for the guaranteed spots that we've been giving out to you guys, so basically, what you need to know is that we will only accept 5,000 accounts for this closed beta test. So only 5,000 people can play the game. So if you want to get a chance of signing up, you definitely go to our web page to sign up for the whitelist. But if you are a part of our Discord member and have been following the events, latest events, we are giving out the guaranteed roles. And for those people who have the guaranteed role, can can register their account 1 day before the actual CBT start. So on November 17th, for roughly about 24 hours, we will open the account registration, where you just come to our webpage, click the account registration button, and you go into the game screen. You cannot play the game yet, but you can make sure that you create the account so that you are not missing out the spot. So yeah, join the guaranteed for sure. And even if every guaranteed member shows up, we will still have around like 2,000 spots for the whitelisted people. So if you miss the guaranteed spot, make sure you sign up for the whitelist as well from our webpage, just as a backup if you miss it. And yeah, so that will be the general process on how you can get in the get the account registered and start the CBT. Oh, by the way, also, we did another surprise gathering. Yeah, on the morning. Yeah, we did. We're gonna also open another super full event for the land and Draga holders to get the more guaranteed spot, because there were some leftovers from the last super full raffle. So if you were missing that, make sure you join it. And also for every users who hold the Vanguard Bonfire NFT, which was for the LOKC's social events, if you have them, you are gonna be guaranteed into the guaranteed whitelist spot. So yeah, good for you guys. Also, one more thing for the landholders and Drago holders, even if you miss out the raffle or any of the event to get the guaranteed spot, we were gonna just put you in for the whitelist so that make sure that you don't miss out it. So yeah, just like feel free to, if you even if you miss the guaranteed spot, there will be plenty of opportunities to get in. Just make sure you register for the whitelist as well. Now, all right. Let me talk more about the general idea on what will be happening for the closed beta test. So basically, most of the contents will be available. That will be also available in the launch of the game. But as you and also there will be like daily in-game bonuses to help you grow your characters, and also there will be like login bonuses and like a ranking bonus for your levels. And if you get those rankings or bonuses, we'll give you some NFT in terms of like package NFTs that you'll be able to use it when the game actually launches. So yeah, make sure you check that out. Those announcements will be shared today. Oh, let me just see if I can drop it right here. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. And I think it will be the first link before the announcement. Yeah, I can. Yeah. So as you can see on this banner I shared right here on the chat. So yeah, there's be a lot of like in-game packages that you can will be able to use on the launch, and that will be like SPT to kind of like Medal of Honor if you like play the game for 10 days. And yeah, a lot of things, different rewards going on. So make sure you join it. And the reason why we're giving the package NFT for the launch is because that's all the progress during the CBT will get reset. So every like your characters, your levels will be reset. So just think of it as your first opportunities to actually test the game and basically try out anything, everything you want to try out before the actual game release. You can just like see if different builds can actually work, see if what kind of characters are good, check out some of the gears, check out some of the different maps. So it'll be like a free time for you to test it out, and also your feedback will be super valuable for us. So make sure you send us submit the survey. For those who submit the survey, we're also gonna reward you with the package NFTs, and even more if possible. So yeah, make sure you do it. All right. So let me just check my notes again. Mm-hmm. Well, one thing that we want to address or communicate clearly is that this version is quite rough around several edges. There might be some like effects missing. There might be some parts that kind of feels clunky or buggy. Um, but yeah, but that I believe that is the whole purpose of doing the closed beta test. Yeah, we just wanted to give you our, especially to our LK community members, to actually test the game hands on, to give you the first impression on what it will be like, and from your valuable feedbacks, we'll be uh, improving a lot more um, for the full open launch. In terms of the schedule, so as I said before, on November 17th, we'll start the pre-registration for the guaranteed spots. And starting from November 18th, we'll have the 2 weeks of CBT. And we'll have about and about like 2 to maybe 1 month of break to improve the game actually. And then we'll start on the open beta test. We are aiming to do it probably at the end of the year or maybe early next year. And from the open beta test progress will be continued to the launch. So it'll be like seamlessly goes into the launch after the OBT. So yeah, so it's finally happening. Been a quite a long waiting for all of us. So yeah, okay. I think we generally covered everything that I wanted to say. We can definitely get back to some of the questions later during the question time. Also, okay, so now we want to briefly touch on the Arena G chain and the local rebranding. So this is some different aspect of what we've been doing. I believe we briefly talked about it during our last AMA. So basically, we are expanding our team to do a like a kind of a publishing ish, advising ish um, project called Arena Z. We are partnered with a lot of different, like a lot of quality games, including the Society, which many of you guys probably already know, and also like Pebble City from NHM. We also did the AMA with them. Yeah, and of course, our whole Luca Universe game will be in there as well, which includes the League of Kingdoms Chronicle, and also, there's another game that's been working on behind the back. It's that will be sharing the same universe and also the same Land and Drago NFT with it. So yeah, Loka universe itself is expanding, and on top of that, Arena G in general is also expanding our territory. And due to that, we wanted to really create a Arena G chain which focuses strongly on the games and aiming on really low gas fee or maybe nearly to free gas fee level, and also a lot more quicker transaction, a lot more like custom support for the game developers as well. We really want to bring our goal as Arena G is just bring a lot of different quality games out there in like traditional game developers and bring it into Web3. So that's what we've been aiming. Yeah, 3 games for the LK universe. But anyway, so in working on that, we kind of encountered a hurdle of using the Loka because we definitely want the Loka to be our main token of our brand, of our everything, right? But as Loka was originally designed for one single game, League of Kingdoms, we felt like we need to do some little bit of rebranding of what is called and a bit more update on the outdated the ecosystem structure of the token distribution, especially well, I think we'll talk about it on the question and answer time as well. But especially the 20% staking reward, which we never used because of the all those regulatory issues. Pledging and staking is totally different thing now, and so definitely we wanted to include that into the new rebranded tokens ecosystem. So yeah, so that's why we've been working on that. Unfortunately, I don't really have much detail about like what will be the like exchange ratio, what will be the date that will be expecting this to happen. So in the near future, probably around early next year, like probably during spring or winter or springish, we'll be sending. We'll make a whole document explaining what will be happening, what you can know about it, and everything. And with that, we're gonna be actually doing some vote for it. I know. By the way, also by the way, forgot to mention this. The Arena Z chain will be on the super chain built by Optimism. So basically, Optimism's super chain has been a whole series of OpenStack. Thank you. So OpenStack super chain has been a big third party chain building project. All right, my our business team knows better than me, I guess. But yeah. So we will be in the part of it. So that's what which will make everything much smoother in terms of like transition and all those creation of the chain, and also it'll be VM compatible. So you don't really need to like look for another wallet. It's you can just add our AG chain network on your wallet, just like you're adding Polygon or OP BNB, and there you go. That will be what what will be happening. So let me just briefly go over the roof over my note so that I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, forgot to mention this. LOKC CBT will be happening using the Arena G chain. So on the CBT day, there will be actually a button on the web page where you can just like click it to add the AG chain on your network. It will use the same wallet that you have submitted to us, and you can just log into the game with that. And also for the LOK, when the AG chain actually launches and all the rebranding and all everything happens, every asset of LOK NFTs, including the resources, skin, land, Drago, packages, package might not, I don't know, and everything will be migrating to the AG chain, which will be a lot of hassle for all of us. I totally understand it will be rough, but I promise you, it will be a change worth a shot. And we really want to bring more value to the community for the gamers and the game developers in general. So yeah, let's try it out. Um, we will definitely have a more detailed announcement when everything about migration happens. So and also another AMA probably. So let's check that out. I'm seeing the question about the CBT available on mobiles. It is not available on the Android, iOS right now. It is solely on the web page. You don't have to download anything. It will be just as accessible as the LOK through your browser. Any browser is possible. And just one thing to remind you is that it requires a bit more performance from your side. So yeah, but it won't be that terrible. And also, we actually have the option to downgrade the graphical settings. So yeah, let's see how it feels like on everyone's computer. That is also another reason for doing the CVT. We want to see if everyone's running it smoothly. And also, it is free to play it. Yeah, and it should be a free to play. Players can make accounts freely. You will be able to access probably every content other than like NFTs, I guess. So, yep. All right. I think we covered everything in like 20 minutes because we lost 10 minutes due to the technical issues. All right. I will take about like a 5 minutes break uh, before we move on to the question and answer session. And I'll right now, I'll open the LOK CBT. What was the channel name? wallet channel for every audiences in the AMA who haven't got this guaranteed role yet to submit your wallet right there. We'll be opening it for 2 minutes. So make sure if you haven't got it, make sure you send your wallet right there. I just opened it. So submit your wallet if you missed it, and we'll back in about 5 minutes. Thank you. All right, we are back. Now, let's just do the quick mic check. Everyone in the Discord, can you guys hear me? Please say yes. Please say yes. Please say yes. All right, cool. Everyone in the space, if you can hear me, please throw some emojis. Heart. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Philip. You're the best. All right. Let's move on to the question and answers. So we've divided your questions in three parts. Something related to LOK, something related to LOK and LOKC and CBT, and something related to Arena chain and rebranding. And we have a few other questions. And we can, if we have time, we can also get some questions that's on the question collection channel or here if you have more time. So let's start from our first question. Kane will be helping me with sharing the questions on the chat as well. So first question: when the NFT is connected to the new game, is it removed from LOK or can it be used both simultaneously with the same wallet? So first of all, great question. I love this question. Oh my god, we might have also lost uh, X space. Oh my god, no, please don't. I hate X space so much. All right, connection notification. All right, let me just yeah, let me just quickly reconnect the. I don't know. Should we stay in the should we stay in the Discord for the Q&A, or do I actually should I actually open the X? How many people were there? All right, give me 1 sec for me to open the question and answer session. Yeah, on the space AMA. Okay, universe Q&A. Mm, I love X so much. All right, back online. Now let's go back to the question. Sorry about that. All right. So basically will the NFT be available to be used both simultaneously in LOK and LOKC? And this was to be honest, we haven't really checked the technical part of it. Oh, by the way, during the CBT, no NFT related features. So it'll be on the OBT and the launch. But anyway, we haven't got deep into technical testing for this part, but what we're aiming to do is definitely make it available simultaneously. So on the LOK, you send your Drago to a DSA mining, and while doing so, you have that same Drago on your LOKC to be a pet and help you in your adventure. So that's what our goal is. But to be honest, we definitely will need to check on the technical availability for this, and also I forgot to turn up the music, and also like possible abusing scenarios around it. So yeah, but great question. Thank you, Tech Apache. You know, it's a full leg. Also, by the way, also for your Dragos in the LOKC, your head part actually decide what element it will be. So basically, if your head is like fire element, you'll get the fire Drago for the LOKC, and for all the stats, you will have a different version of the stats. So, for example, like in LOK, if your stat was saying like 5% research bonus, on LKC, you get something like maybe like 5% cooldown reduction. So something like that. So there will be a different like skills. So some Drago that's that's really amazing in LOK might be not that amazing in LOKC and vice versa. Some like new Dragos might pop up. New Dragos importance might pop up in the LOKC. So there will be something fun that we'll be seeing later on. All right. What is it? La, la, la. Okay, next question. So regarding LOK development, will we soon see like level 40 castle, like level 75, 10, 100 lowered? Do we have like plans for more new users, new events, and so forth, so on and so forth? So yeah. So what is it? So yeah, basically we as we talked before, so LOK will have much more overhauls after the allocations launch. First update will be around the old, bringing back the old CVC mod, but definitely we will look into several ways to overhaul it, including like raising the max level or making the new troop tiers. Definitely we'll have much more mythical. Oh, that's for the next question. So, well, yeah, there'll be a lot of different ideas going on in the back. Um, Small side question. Will LK Chronicle be a turn-based game? It is not actually a turn-based game. It is kind of an auto battler. I'm not. There are a few games that I had in mind, but kind of evades me. So it will have a. So basically, you will roam around the field to fighting monsters, collect items, get some buffs, and during the fight will be automatic, depending on what kind of skills you unlock for the characters, and you also bring like your guild members as well to fight together. So yeah, there will be a lot of different things going on for the Yellow KC. It'll be very interesting. I'm really loving it. All right, next question is: will there be any updates on the mythical treasures? If so, what will happen exactly? So, by rest in peace. So most possibly more like mythical treasures with the different whole new different skills, and also we will want to gradually increase some accessibility to mythical skins. So other than the blue crystal packages, we might do some event that also include the mythic treasures. We might do some event for something else, or make giving like specific weapons. We might make a mythical treasure that is specific for certain events. So a lot of different possibilities, but we just wanted to take some time before we like throw everything out. All right. So there was general questions about the LK, and let's move on to LKC. So will you be able to have more than one account in LKC? The answer is probably not. I believe, well, the aim of the goal is very different, and LKC, you really don't need to make multiple accounts. You can actually have multiple characters within a single account. So that's one thing. And also, especially during the CBT, we really want you to not make multiple accounts because there's only 5,000 limited spot for the CBT, and we want it to be as inclusive as possible. All right. Um, so any special features for Genesis Struggle? This is something that it's a tough call because one primary value of Genesis Struggle was granting the legendary piece and some of the elements when it was generated, but we still want to kind of give back some traits for it. It might not be amazing, but we want to do something for the Genesis Struggle. It definitely won't be like game breaking or super amazing, but still we want to give some love to it. But we'll have to see how it turns out at the end of the day. All right. We next question is: we know that LOKC will reuse the existing land and Drago NFT. Will the rest of the NFTs be reusable as well? Resources, skin, and packs. So as far as I believe, resources and packs won't be used in the LOKC, won't be shared in the LOKC. LOKC will have a totally different reward resource structure from LOK. So that's one thing, and also different whole new different packages for LOKC. So yeah, it will be total different. For the skin, I believe we actually have a plan for using the LOK skin into LOKC to give general buff to the entire city, the Helden Guard, the Adventurer City. So yeah, we'll have to see about that. But I was really tempted to see that. I believe, if this one goes in, you can actually, we will be able to see the castle skins like on the background of your exact skin in a different angle. So it'll be really cool if it actually happens. It might not be on the launch, but this is something that we're interested. Okay, next question is what are the PC requirements for the CBT? Can I participate in the CBT if I can play LOK, or are there higher requirements? So we can't be sure about the exact requirement yet, but it will be a bit more higher compared to the LOK. But there will be, as I said, graphic options to change it. So you can actually try to lower the graphics so that it runs smoother. So yeah, I hope we can actually see how it works during the CBT with everyone around the world. Next question will be what will be added in LOKC Heroes? What are the TOS of LOKC? Can I play LOKC on iOS? So there will LOKC will be a totally different game from LOK. It's just a totally different genre of game. So there will be so many things that will be different that I cannot really pin out. Terms of service will be available to access when the CBT starts. It's not that like super updated to be honest, but we'll have a more updated version when the OBT and the actual launch starts. But you can check that out. It'll basically pretty similar to what we have on LK right now. Can I play on iOS? Yeah. During the CBT, probably not. You can play it on the web, I believe, a web browser, but not on the iOS like mobile phones. But on the launch, Android iOS access will be there. No worries on that. Basically the same as LK. When we can play LKC. So CBT starts November 18th, which is like 10 days ahead. Guaranteed spot users, register your account on 17th. We'll have a spot there on our webpage. And for the actual launch and the OBT, we are aiming for the end of the year or early next year. Within winter, hopefully. Will the game have new in-game currencies or it will use LOCA and DST? So well, in terms of like terminology, I think LOCA and DST is not technically not like in-game currency. In-game currency is more like resources and gold and crystals. So, and the answer to that is that LKC will have a different in-game currency. It will have a whole new different variety of resources and also different crystal economy and LOCA, which will be rebranded, hopefully will be used in several parts. DST, we are not sure about that yet. We kind of want to keep like mining the DSA within the LOK, but you can still use the Drago in LOKC. So we want to we're checking on the balance on that part. Can you make Mythicraft available? Okay, let me just share this question, please. We if I briefly talk about the gear. So basically, if you have the gears in the LOKC, you can actually bring it to the LOK. So that will be an interesting part. But from the launch for the CBT and the launch, we won't be able to bring LOK's treasures into LOKC. So it's one way around from LOKC to LOK. So basically adding whole new different dynamics in the LOK part from the LOKC. So that's something that we are looking into it. In LOK, we can earn LOCA directly in CBC. Can we earn LOCA in our LOKC? It is not yet decided on the details, so we will keep looking onto this as well. But it shares the same land system, so that's one thing. There might be some other options, something like maybe on the later contents, like raiding the bosses or the guild battles. That might have some like higher reward, token reward. Land development can be attained through LOK and LOKC. If yes, will the land level be shared? So yeah, land level, I believe land level will be shared between LOK and LOKC. And in LOKC, basically the landowners kind of own the chunk of land inside it, and every like battles take place within that land section, they will get to like a development point. And I believe later on, there's like option for the landowners to actually spawn like a limited dungeon on their land so that users can join in. I'm not 100% sure about the details, but that's something that we've been thinking about. All right. Yeah, I think we covered most of the questions. The rest of the questions were kind of. I feel like we already answered it. Oh, by the way, for all the questioners, we will be giving you the guaranteed role if you haven't received yet. By the way, I just realized I forgot to close the channel. We'll only accept the ones who submitted in 2 minutes. Anyway, back to the AMA. So next will be about the local rebranding, Arena G chain, and the other questions. So we are not sure about the ratio of the transaction, and we will be doing the migration for all of the LOK assets. So the question was like, what was the ratio, and will there be migration? So that was that. What else? Max supply of new token. Not yet. I believe not yet decided. Oh, and someone questioned about. Yeah, Satoshi always actually questioned about pledging pool being used. It is different thing. So basically, pledging and staking is right now totally different thing. And for the staking for allocate, we haven't used any feature for staking. We never used the pool, all because of the whole lot of regulation issues. So we're going to actually use that uh, portion of the distribution portion to something else that when the rebranding happens. It's not yet totally decided on what it is. We just wanted to make use of something instead of just like letting it sit in there for like forever. All right. So yeah, so basically, generally, yeah, we don't really have much details to answer all the questions, but that's about it for it. Now let's go on to the other questions. So someone asked about what is the benefit of Community X. So Community X has been working on from the back actually with the Arena Z. So we're gonna drop the name Community X, but and keep it as a Commute NFT, and it will be become into a like whole section of quest and reward and getting your avatar kind of thing happening on the Arena G webpage. I believe it will happen around the early next year or end of this year. End of this year, you'll see updated Arena Z webpage with the whole questing platform. And later next year, you'll see more Camus NFT embedded in the whole process. So that's something that's really interesting that we look forward to share with you. Organize. We need to make sure all games are. From Azevedo, we need to make sure that we are reusing the NFC from each game, every game. So yeah, that's definitely what's happening in the team's mind. So for the all the local universe, LOK universe games, which includes League of Kingdoms, League of LOK Chronicle, and also another game that will be sharing the Land and Drago NFT and whole Loka universe settings and everything. We'll be there using the same Land and Drago NFT and everything. For the other games, like for example, Society and Pebble City, they will have their own like token and every NFT and everything. But we are definitely gonna look into possible like interoperability between the games, and also for the future games that will be onboarding in our Arena G chain and platform. We are really looking forward to use the same NFT or the rebranded Loka token with them. So a lot of possibility will be there. New changes coming to the land. Uh, I guess LKC itself will be a new change to the land, but we definitely will always, in our back of our mind, we always wanted to revisit land on its structure and everything. So yeah, let's hope for the better news. All right. Let me just briefly check on the AMA questions chat, because I saw a question that I told him to answer from Finken Lloyd. I hope he's here. So will we have another land sale? We might around the launch of LKC. We're looking into it. Yeah, but yeah, we also wanted to do it again in sometime near future. Also, the LKC map is divided by force action, and that that actually loops into the gameplay. So from the difference basically different sections spawns different kind of monsters, and also they give different kind of resources for your game and your character to progress. So there will be reasons to go around different regions, hunting monsters for everything. Hmm. Yeah, free to play players can also complete the game in the LOKC. I'm pretty sure about that. Is there any about the continent pledging? I'm not. I won't. I don't think it will like be. It will be connected to LOKC at the moment. We might look into the options, but it's definitely something not happening at launch. All right. I think we covered like most important questions here. So, all right. Let me check if I missed some questions. Land development, land level will be shared in the LK and LKC. Um, can Drago gain XP in the LKC? I'm not sure about that actually. I think so. Huh. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. We might keep growing part of DSA and like XP on the LOK and bring that to LOKC for the purpose of like buffing your troops and everything. We'll have to see. Is there a release date? We'll have 18th. I'll mention it. Can you give a summary of this AMA in Spanish for the Spanish? Well, I don't think we'll be able to provide translation for everyone. Sorry about that. But the whole AMA is recorded in the X, so please check that as well. And there's a lot of like trailers going up in our X, so make sure you see it. And also, one important note: there will be tutorial video, two-part tutorial video. The first part will be coming up probably today, hopefully, or like Monday. So you will see how it looks like, how the NPCs are, and everything from there. And on next week, we'll also share some of the trail tutorial for the combat side. So actually, before the CBT actually starts, you can take a look on what it feels like, what it looks like, and how the gameplay loop is all about. So yeah, oh yeah, we are about to hit 3. I mean UTC 6 a.m. And I think it's about time to close our AMA now. So let me go over, especially about the CBT right now. So first of all, CBT have starting on November 18th for 2 weeks. There will be a lot of rewards both in game and in NFT packages. So make sure you join them. We are giving out a lot of guaranteed spots in our Discord. So make sure you check on the announcements, event announcements. We will be also making a super full raffle for landowners and Drago owners again during this weekend. So make sure you join them. And even if you miss the guaranteed role, there will be opportunity for the whitelist users to join in. So make sure you register for the whitelist. You can do it right now in the allocation webpage. For the guaranteed users, you will be able to create the account first on 17th of November. Make sure you be there and make your account. It will be open for about 24 hours, so it covers all the time zones. So yeah. And for the full release of launch of LOKC, we are looking into end of the year or early next year. Let's have our fingers crossed. And for the CBT, we just want all your feedbacks. That's everything about the CBT. All your feedbacks about the performance, what you like, what you want to see more, what you didn't like, what are the bugs are there. There are quite a few bugs I've been seeing in my testing. So yeah, we just want your feedbacks, a lot of them, a lot of quality feedback, and really want our LOK community to be there firsthand, be with us. So yeah. All right. Thank you for joining in for today's AMA. Let me just shall we just quick take a quick snapshot on on the on the users joining in. Don't leave just yet. We want to take a picture. And also, I will leave the Allocate wallet channel open for more of for 2 more minutes. So if you haven't received the guaranteed chat, guaranteed role, make sure you send your message. Send your wallet right there. All right. I'll open it right now and open it for 2 minutes. Okie dokie. All right. Do we have any final questions? Where's your band? Is there a reward for finding bugs? Oh, if you submit the surveys and finding report bugs, we will definitely gonna you'll be in the raffle to get the package rewards, and also for some like quality survey research, we definitely want to reward more. So yeah, looking forward to it. Okay. Let's call it a day, everyone. Thank you very much for joining in. We are about like 90 people on the Discord, about 20 in the about 12 in the Twitter. Sorry for all the technical issues, but really hope to be with you again. I think the next AMA will be much sooner than what we had the gap before. So yeah, let's see you guys soon. All right, thank you very much, everyone, and see you see you next time. Bye bye.